Alrighty, what is up, you guys? Let me first start off by doing just a quick apologies. I've been super freaking lazy lately. I have been behind on my shows. Here, the whole last part of the season, I have a handful I'm trying to get caught up on. I watched a few tonight. I did mess around with the thought of doing some recording for that type of thing, but I think honestly, I think I just want to. I think what I want this channel to be is to just be a place where I can talk about anime stuff. I don't think I want to do anything specialized. I don't know that I want to do reviews or reactions or anything crazy like that. And I know all that stuff is stuff that does really well, but at the end of the day, I just want to be able to sit down and just talk anime with y'all, man. That's the kind of the long and the short of it. I have a few friends here and there, really honestly, that are super into anime, and I have a great time talking to them. When we get into anime conversation, I can go for fucking hours on that stuff, man. But I think trying to build an audience or a group of people that I can just sit down on any given day and just kind of record my thoughts and opinions and kind of shoot the shit and talk about the stuff I'm watching and enjoying. It honestly just it's I think it's the way I want things to be. I don't have a problem with editing. I'm going to do at least the bare minimum type of editing, I think, for these types of videos. But I don't want to feel like this hobby is going to become a job. I don't want to do that. It's I have a great time watching anime, and I enjoying all the different kind of stories that they provide and stuff like that. And I look forward to checking out the new shows every season and stuff like that. And I feel like if I tried to do like reactionary content every single day that required a significant amount of my time going into editing and stuff like that, and I kind of get it. I get that that's a lot of the times what is necessary for you to have like a successful YouTube channel. But for me, I just don't think it's what I want to do. The reviews and stuff like that, doing a review for a series, I mean that equates out to a video for like each season or series, whatever kind of thing that I watch, and that's really honestly not too much to handle for me. I could do that pretty easily, I suspect. I think the editing process for that type of thing probably wouldn't be that difficult, and I could probably do something pretty successfully and put together pretty well in a reasonable amount of time. But the issues with that don't even revolve around the time it takes to kind of do. It's me. It's a me thing. I've tried on multiple occasions here towards the end of the season with various different shows that I've watched the last episodes of or whatever and whatnot, where I've tried to sit down and put together a cohesive and kind of well put together review of the season of a show, and it doesn't work for me. I don't know what happens with me. I don't know why things get off the rails so badly when I try to follow a cohesive train of thoughts to follow for like a breakdown of a series. I could type out a list of kind of talking points on a notepad, and then as soon as I get to recording, I just feel like I lose myself. It's not me. I don't. It's an odd thing. And so maybe I'm just going about it the wrong way, and maybe this is something that I'll kind of learn over time here. I'm just gonna kind of do what I want to do until I kind of find the formula that works best here. But maybe I just need to go in and do my reviews for shows with no script, with no talking points. Does that seem a little bit off? I get that people want something a little bit more professional most of the time, but it's just, like I said, I don't feel like it's me to just put my entire character and personality aside to put out something more professional and well thought out. For instance, I think it's just, I would rather just kind of get up here and ramble. And that's not me trying to like put myself down or anything like that, because like it's like I said, it's not, it is a me thing, but it's not a me thing. It's a personal preference thing, personally, for me. Like I said, I just, every time I have tried to go into it with like a really professional mindset, I sit down to work on it and I'm like, what am I doing? It does not feel right for me. So I've decided I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna edit things in that I want to edit in. I'm gonna spend the amount of time I want to spend, and like I said, viewership might not be great because of that. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'm gonna take it that hard. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm underestimating this like way too much. But I think for me, honestly, I'm at the point with everything here where I like to be able to talk about this stuff, and it gives me, like, me giving like any kind of feedback on like my kind of day-to-day stuff with this is, I think, helpful in terms of me kind of staying like on track in terms of like a schedule or kind of staying active with this stuff, because I think a lot of the times I get home from work, I go to the gym or whatever, and I shower, I eat, and then I sit down to have my spare time or whatever for the night, and I just never get into anything. And I think having something like this to look forward to doing at the end of every night kind of gives me more of a reason than just my entertainment to, you know, actually use the handful of hours I have on my time off at night. If that makes any sense at all. You know, it's really, really, really weird, and my mental state for as long as I can remember has kind of been a bit of a shit show, if anything, if nothing else, you know. And a lot of the times, like I said, I get really excited and motivated to get into something, and I'll be right there, and I'll be like all hands on deck, and then I lose it just like that. So, and like I said, I'm hoping that I can find some consistency with this stuff, and I keep on saying it, and I keep on trying to get back to that point. But damn, it's a struggle. Regardless, that's not what we're here about. I kind of ended up on like a whole venting rant, and I probably said the same shit over and over again 4 different times, 4 different ways there. But that is what it is. But yeah, this is kind of what I want to get back to. I want to get back to doing stuff like this. Maybe editing in some stuff here and there. Maybe just screen capturing my web browser and kind of looking at stuff and talking about it. This weekend I want to do the stuff I'm planning to keep up with for this upcoming season of anime. I'm hoping that I will take at least a little bit of video and footage and stuff like that at Anime Expo this year, because I would love to put together a small video of just kind of my experience at Anime Expo when I get back. Stuff like that, man. I think I just kind of ultimately want this channel to be like an anime vlog channel. And I don't know if that's something that's got any sort of watchability or interest to anyone, but I think at the end of the day, honestly, as long as it's something that's making me happy, I'm fine with it. So, don't have a lot to talk about tonight. Like I said, I watched a few episodes of anime. I was trying to record some videos while doing it, and like I said, I just doing all of that and stuff like that, I realized it's not what I want. And I get feedback from a lot of different people and my circle and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, you should do this, or you should try this and stuff. It's just at the end of the day, it's not the kind of content I want to create, I guess. Like I said, sue me, I guess. It's everyone's got their own thing, right? So, but yeah, like I said, ended up being more of an event video here. But I promise we'll talk about anime more. It'll become a thing where I turn on the camera and I just kind of talk about the fun stuff that I watched and what I'm looking forward to and all that good stuff. And I know you guys have seen videos like this 3,000 times from me at this point. But it is kind of what it is. I was gonna say we could start doing it like manga unboxing and stuff like that, and maybe we will. But Crunchyroll is super weird with how they deliver, because I put my pre-order in at the beginning of every month for the entirety of the month, the stuff that's coming in, and I swear they are on top. It's like, oh, this one's available, and they send me one volume at a time. I get I'll have a day where I'll go to the mailbox and I'll have 4 boxes from Crunchyroll for a total of 5 volumes of manga. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. Whereas I can't remember what the old manga places, the old place I used to shop online from was before they closed down, and I've drawn a complete blank on it. Regardless, they used to just hold it and wait, and then send me a giant ass box of manga. And that was super cool to do a video on, because you have this big box and you're just pulling out stuff, and super fun to do. The onesie-twosie boxes, it's a lot less fun to do. I could just stack them up and open them all one day a month or something like that, but for me, I think I kind of get stressed out that they're going to get damaged in the boxes and stuff like that, so I prefer not to go that route if possible. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, man. And like I said, I'm gonna add a few things into my videos here and there, if I can really get into it, I suspect that there will be things that I'll change and things I'll try to add in and do that are a little bit different to maybe add a little more enjoyability to them for certain people, So if you don't want to just listen to someone talk, it's understandable. A lot of people like to have kind of visual stuff going on to pay attention to, but I just honestly, I would rather do what's fun. So, yeah. Regardless, like I said, we'll be here. We'll be. I always say this, man. I keep struggling with myself here, because I say it all the time. Like, I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And I'm really gung ho about this shit, and then I just crash and burn. And I need to get out of that mental block kind of situation, because I think it's happening to me in a lot of different places. I haven't been doing a lot of my hobbies lately, because I'm in this really bad mental block phase of my life for some reason. I cannot seem to get it figured out. So, a lot of work to do. But I hope you guys will watch and hang out with me, because like I said, I've always enjoyed having more people to talk with and stuff about. So, to any of you guys that are interested, for sure, 100% drop me a follow, a subscription, whatever they call it on YouTube. Give the videos a like. Whatever you want to do, man, it's all up to you guys. And I'll be here trying to get past my shit and hopefully just talking about some stuff that I love, man. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So have a kick-ass rest of your night, you guys, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.